Okay guys, this is the maiden voyage of my Maverick Pro, my DJI Maverick Pro. I won't call this the maiden flight, this is the maiden voyage. I did just a few initial tests of this bird. Actually, I flew it around inside the house because remember, this one has obstacle avoidance, vision position sensors, all the bells and whistles. Before we take it out on this voyage, guys, I just want to give you a close-up look at it. It's got one of the nicest little tiniest, smallest little teeny tiniest gimbal, 3-axis gimbal that I've ever seen. And dude, it does everything that a Phantom would do, so I give them props for that. If you don't already own a DJI product, then this would be a very, very, very good buy for you. The Mavic Pro uses a different DJI Go app than the Phantoms. So with the Mavic Pro, you have to have the DJI Go 4 app and start videotaping. This app is slightly different from the DJI Go app. This is the Go 4 app. I like flying my birds, my GPS birds, with a tablet. So with the Mavic, it's back to using the smartphone again. Let's pause for a second here. Here's our altitude, 197 feet. I'm going to take her up to about 300 feet. We're at 296, 301 feet. Now from there I'm just going to push out forward. Remember my usual flight path with my ARG Tech range booster test. My max distance on my standard was about 7,000 feet, and way back here in the distance is an elementary school, and it has a big red roof on it. So I know if I can reach the elementary school, that's 7,000 feet. Okay, as we proceed, let me point the gimbal down a little bit so the Mavic can get some ground shots. Just a minute ago, it's gone now, but I had a advisory popped up in the window that advised me against the high wind gusts. Right now we're at about 2350, 2,550 feet. We're still cruising along at 300 feet high, 301 feet high. And without your smartphone, there's also your telemetry data in the built-in screen as well. Here's that advisory again. Large wind velocity, fly with caution. Warning coming up, but I'm going to take her up about 50 more feet in altitude, guys. Okay, we're at 360 feet high. Still pushing forward. This quad's giving me weather updates or wind updates. Large wind velocity, fly with caution. I'm not sure if you guys can see that or not, but my current distance, 3,500 feet away. I'm going to stop and pause. 3,600 feet. Speaking of camera settings, and I learned this from my boy Dion McGill on Dion's channel. Dion was one of the first guys to remind us that the Mavic Pro, right now I'm hovering at 3,600 feet away from home. The Mavic Pro has a digital zoom built in the camera as well. It's not an optical zoom, it's a digital zoom. And this button right here next to the direction control stick, or the right stick, this button here is it's like a joystick. It's a 5-way button, and this button can be programmed. Here I'm doing it now, I'm zooming. This button can be programmed to do various functions and features, and one of the features is the zoom feature. I'm doing a screen recording here, so hopefully we're getting this on the screen recorder and on the onboard footage. Let's pan the gimbal down a little bit. Okay, at 3,608 feet, let's push it forward again. And she's cruising along. This little tiny built-in screen has a lot more than telemetry. It has the RPM speed at which your motors are spinning, and the speedometer is represented by this gauge over here on the far left. Look, we're doing 20 miles per hour, almost 21 miles per hour. She's at 4,700 feet out. I have yet to experience a picture breakup. We're over 5,000 feet now. Pan the gimbal up a little bit. I believe I may have... Did I miss it? What happened to my elementary school? Okay, she's coming up. I may have passed it already. No, not yet, guys. Remember, the elementary school is 7,000 feet back. In a recent video, I told some guys my next goal was going to be that water tower. I think I'm past the elementary school. That water tower back there. There's programmable buttons on the back. I can't remember. I think I programmed one of mine to point the gimbal down. Yes. Press it again. It should bring the gimbal up to level. Bring her down just a little bit. We're gonna pan around. Somehow or another, I think I missed or overshot the elementary school. Okay, there she is. It's the bit structure back there with the red roof. So this is all first person view, guys. I'm 6,532 feet away. I'm a little off my usual flight course, but I'm going to correct that now. Awesome. Awesome. Freaking awesome. Rock solid video, guys. I haven't seen not one glitch, not one flicker, not one breakup yet. And there she is. That's the elementary school that I always set as my goal, or my max distance goal. I have birds that can fly further, and I'm sure this Maverick Pro can go further too. That's 7,080 plus feet away. I still have rock solid video, guys. I'm looking at the elementary school. I have over 11 minutes of video recorded on board. I'm actually getting a warning here. My image transmission is weak, but now that's in and out. Remember, these DJI products are designed and are optimized to run with Apple products. Hated it. So I ain't mad at them for that, but I'm using an Android phone here. Your mobile device can affect the performance you get out of a lot of
Battery level
DJI
is
products.
low. The aircraft will go to the home point in 10 seconds.
Come on home.
Go home.
I think my so she's on her way back home, guys. We went over 7,000 feet, close to 8,000 feet, and I had rock solid video, crystal clear picture. She's beeping and squeaking all the way home. We are recording on board, guys, so we'll get our Prime video from the onboard footage. I'll do some gimbal adjustments here. She's 4,500 feet and counting down, 4,400. She's coming home at about 22.5 miles an hour. Now, a couple of other reasons why I'm just now taking the Mavic Pro out is I've been waiting for some of my accessories to arrive. I have 3 batteries for her now. I have a small hard shell case for it. This case will hold the bird plus 4 batteries. I tell you what, guys, for a smartphone video picture, that is awesome. I'm gonna give her some right stick, see if I can speed up. She's doing 30 miles an hour now. Speed up that return to home because I don't want no shit out of her. I don't want her landing. Should be coming across the lake. There she is right there. She's hauling ass. Then she came to a
Landing.
abrupt stop. She's spinning herself around. Let's see which direction she's pointing at. She came home with the camera facing us. Oh, wow, I know what she's doing. She's gonna land. But she came home with the camera facing us. And now she's about to land in the very same direction that she was when we took off. She's positioning herself to go right back to where it started from and pointing in the same direction. Now, I did read somewhere that when the home point was recorded, also was a vision of a picture of the spot that it took off from. Let's see how true that is. You can see she came down and she stopped. Not suitable for landing. Landing area not suitable for landing. Please move to a safer place. Okay, cancel. I'm gonna land it manually, guys. This thing is so intelligent. I don't know what that was all about. Wow. 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 Guys, I didn't use the right stick on this. This thing was already in position to land, but then after giving me a warning that the conditions were not suitable, let me stop the onboard video. Pow. After giving me a warning that the conditions were not suitable, I canceled that. I pulled the left stick down and just brought it down without adjusting. I didn't adjust his position or anything like that. I did no adjusting. I pulled the right stick down and she landed right in the same daggone spot it took off from. Pretty nice. Okay, guys, I wasn't that impressed with the Mavic Pro at first. My honest opinion is I would not have bought it. But now that someone's giving it to me, hell yeah, that shit is tight. That shit is tight. Hell yeah. You guys know me, I'm a big bird guy. I like my big birds, and the little bitty bird didn't really impress me that much, but super clean video all the way out past 7,000 feet, past 8,000 feet. Fail safe, swift return to home. She came home and landed right back on the landing pad. Remarkable. So there you have it, guys. This your boy DJ Soulforce with the DJI Mavic Pro and my maiden voyage. And we did do a voyage over 8,000 feet, crystal clear video. Not one breakup in the video signal, going or coming. Pow!